Well guys, this is my straight out of the cinema reaction of Jurassic World Rebirth. The internet has been filled with armchair warriors absolutely bagging on this film, and I really wanted to go in and love it, but also I have to make sure that for my subscribers out there and anyone else that watches this, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, that I have to give an honest review and leave my fandom to the side. So, what did I think of Jurassic World Rebirth? Let's look a little bit deeper into it. Jurassic World Rebirth tells the story of a group of mercenaries that go into a locked off part of the world that just has all the mutant dinos and some not so mutant dinos who are being kept away from the public at large. Now a sleazy pharmaceutical giant wants blood samples from 3 specific dinosaurs that are on these islands. So he sends in Zora, played by Scarlett Johansson, to go and get these samples. And that's pretty much the basic plot of the film. And in between that, a family gets shipwrecked pretty much, and they end up on Jurassic, Rebirth Island, whatever you want to call it. And the two groups end up meeting, and a whole lot of Jurassic shenanigans happen. And I tell you what, forget the naysayers, forget the armchair warriors are giving the most odd, weird reviews I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, maybe the dialogue's not perfect, but this is one hell of an adventure, and I'm so glad there are no flying locusts, convoluted subplots, and even no more Chris Pratt. Thank you very much, Jurassic World Rebirth and Gareth Evans. I think you've done a stellar job here. Well guys, I can honestly tell you, when I came out of the cinema, I spoke to a person that had just seen the film as well, and he said it was the worst Jurassic Park world film that he had seen. And me, on the other hand, I'm thinking it was absolutely fantastic. So in my mind, I'm like, what film did he just watch? And I'm like, what film did these reviewers watch also? Because so many people are bagging on this film. Well, I can honestly tell you, you go to the cinema for a good time. And with the Jurassic World films, particularly the World films from 2015 to now, they have been so bogged down, convoluted in subplots, exposition, flying locusts, and really immature kind of dialogue. Now, that doesn't mean that Jurassic World Rebirth doesn't have one or two little bits of odd bit of dialogue, but I can honestly tell you, I loved this film. I really, really enjoyed the film. It gave me everything I wanted in a current Jurassic Park film, and I say that because I don't want all the massive backstory on everyone. I don't want all the film filled with scientific subplots. I want characters you care about that have a bit of humor and that you go on an adventure. And I wanted a Jurassic Park film where we were in their environment and we got to see the dinosaurs more naturally in their habitat, but also in situations where you're not sure what's going to happen. And that's exactly what I got with this Jurassic World Rebirth film. And I thought all the performances were fine. Were there a few little bits of cringy dialogue? Yes, there is one involving where a teenage boy offers a bit of to a young girl, but look, it's played off as a joke.
Ditchweed. Boo. The old Alibaba. Magic Dragon, Bumbleachi, Yellow Submarine, Black Bart, Dr. Giggles, Kentucky Blue. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about railroad weed, that's right. The devil's parsley, skunk, splim, splam, mooster, side salad.
And if you're walking out of the cinema and you're complaining about that one little line of dialogue, yet you accept the absolute atrocity of dialogue across Jurassic World to Jurassic World Dominion, then I don't know what to say. But that is, to me, the epitome of throwing the baby out with the bathwater when you're complaining about one or two little bits of dialogue that you don't see socially acceptable, and you're going to trash an entire film and make accusations that it's the worst Jurassic Park film of all time when you really haven't thought about it. This is not the worst Jurassic Park film of all time. Currently, I would rate this as my second or third favorite. There's no Jurassic World film that comes close to this. This is much better than everything that came out from 2015 to now. And I would say this is right up there with Jurassic Park 3, which I absolutely love. So if you want an entertaining time at the cinema where the music is fantastic, I think the lighting needed to be a little bit lighter in places, and I'm not too sure if that's down to the cinema I saw it in or the actual finished product. So that's something I want to look more into. Now, people have been going on about, oh, the D-Rex, you see it at the start, and then you don't, and this is all in the trailers, guys, and then you don't see the D-Rex till later on. Well, that is the entire point. They set up that there is this vicious, almost alien-like mutant dinosaur on the island, and then they bring it back at the end of the film. And that's what works about this film. It's not shoving the same thing at you. You get different dinosaurs in different parts. And some reviewers have said, oh, and then that dinosaur disappears and you don't see them again. You don't need to see them again, because the set pieces we get with each dinosaur is fantastic. And this film doesn't have velociraptors shoved at us. I'm so sick for 32 years of velociraptors. It doesn't have, like I said, all the convoluted plot. It's just people on an island, and you learn to care about the characters, and they're fun. And the film, I thought the pacing, especially for the runtime, was absolutely fantastic. So maybe I'm sounding like an apologist for Jurassic World Rebirth, but I really liked it. Now look, guys, I've just watched all the Jurassic Park films over the last 2 weeks, and I watched Dominion last night in the lead up to this, and I'm telling you, this is so refreshing to get a film where you don't have blah 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 thrown at you, and you can go in and enjoy dinosaurs. So with the music, the editing, everything, the direction by Gareth Edwards, I really enjoyed this film. Yes, there's a few little wonky green screen shots, some moments that could have been maybe a little bit better, but overall I had an absolute ball with this film. I'm so happy. I loved it. I will be buying this on Blu-ray, and I'm going to give Jurassic World Rebirth a great.
It's really great. It's great.
I'm going to give it an A. So it gets a great and an A. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, and if you're still going to see it. And also, guys, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I thank you for taking your time to watch this. And if you like, please subscribe. And my next review will be Superman next week. Until then, keep looking deeper into film.
Mr. Mizrani wanted me to consult with you.
You want to consult here or in my bungalow?
That is one big pile of shit.